Hi, Aries. Welcome to your love reading. So I have two tarot decks and I have two oracle decks. What we're going to use to try to capture as much of the energy as we can between you and the person that you are dealing with. So we have the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Devil, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, King of Wands, Six of Swords, the Kindred, that's the Lovers card in this deck, and the Queen of Cups. Underneath this deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to shuffle this oracle deck next. This is a Moonology deck. So we have first quarter moon in Pisces, last quarter moon in Virgo, full moon in Taurus, new moon in Libra, first quarter moon in Aquarius, and the full moon in Pisces. Underneath this deck, we have the last quarter moon in Aquarius. So then let's get a few more tarots. Oh, that popped right out. The Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Magician. And then finally, we're going to get two of these big picture oracle cards, and then we're really going to get into this. And underneath this tarot deck, we had the Death card show up. So we have the Swords and the Lily, and underneath this deck is the Bear. All right, so let's get into this. So starting with the energy that you have between you, you have the Six of Swords, the first quarter moon in Aquarius, which says trust the universe, 10 of Cups, and the Lily. So this absolutely feels like, with the first quarter moon in Aquarius showing up here, this is a very divinely guided connection. There is something here that could absolutely bring you a lot of serenity and a lot of joy with this 10 of Cups, but it requires you to use your spiritual wisdom. It may be that you have tried to move away from this person, because I'm feeling a push-pull, especially with the energies of the Six of Swords and trust the universe. I do feel like you have tried to move away from this person energetically, physically, emotionally, but yet you keep being drawn. You keep feeling that there's something more to this. Perhaps you were already given some kind of information from the universe that this could be your 10 of Cups person. This could be a soulmate for you. You may have already gotten some intuitive downloads from your own guides, because we have this spiritual wisdom card. It feels like you know that there's something more that's meant to happen between the two of you, but yet you can't really understand why, because it feels like you want to get away from this energy, is what I'm getting so far. So if we move over here, we have the Hierophant and the new moon in Libra, and it says, know you are loved. So your person's feelings, they know that they love you. This is very clear, and they're very serious about you. So again, with the Hierophant here, they may be feeling guided towards you too. They might be feeling like they need some kind of help when it comes to their emotions. I'm also getting with this Hierophant here and the new moon in Libra that they might be new at expressing their feelings or telling you how they feel, or there might be something there that they feel like they need help, maybe with counseling or dealing with their emotions. This could be a very emotionally overwhelming type of a relationship for your person. So make that part make sense to you. But then we have the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups, and this is their actions that they want to take towards you. So even if they have struggled in the past with how they feel about you or communicating how they feel, they definitely want to take action towards you with this King of Wands and the Ace of Cups, that I feel like they would like to now try at least to start communicating from their heart center. So if you have noticed a shift in your person lately, it's because they have become motivated with this confidence of the King of Wands to try to come towards you in a way that's going to perhaps keep you. Because with the Four of Pentacles and the reflect on your priorities and the bear and the death card underneath these decks, I can see that some of these problems that have existed between the two of you, that it feels like both of you are holding back in some ways. Both of you are taking the time to reflect on whether or not this is the right relationship for you. But both of you are feeling just how powerful this connection is. And both of you are understanding just how transformative this entire relationship has been. You're both feeling all of those things. You're both holding back. You're both reflecting. You both feel the power of this thing. Trust the universe with the first quarter moon in Aquarius. You're getting all of these energies that you both want this. You've both changed so profoundly. And I just saw 555 as I said that. You've both changed so profoundly that your person feels like they really want to come around. There's certainly a lot of love here for you with the new moon in Libra and the Ace of Cups in their feelings, in their actions. It's very clear to me that this person very much wants to show you how much they love you, because they do love you. If they did hold it back, or if you were holding back, I'm getting that both of you were holding back. So for example, if your person was holding back from you, it may have caused you to hold back. But then in turn, that caused you to reflect on your priorities, and it caused them to reflect on their priorities. And because of all of this, you feel just how powerful this connection is and what it was meant to be for both of you. And you may already know how much you have transformed, and your person may be getting the memo now. They're catching up to you and also understanding this massive transformation that's going on with them. So in your feelings, we have the Queen of Cups and we have forgive. So it may be that there is something in this person's history, or something that in this person's history with you, that you have had to forgive them for. But with you're showing up as the Queen of Cups, which tells me that you're showing up in a very compassionate and very loving way. So with this forgive card, the full moon in Pisces, this is really strongly telling me that you are ready to put the past behind you. So whatever ways perhaps this person was not expressing their feelings or not showing that they loved you, and you can see now that they're coming around, it looks to me like you're going to release that and give this person another chance, is what this forgive card tells me. At least that's how you are feeling. You feel like you want to release the past, that you want to move past from whatever has happened that brought you to this point where everybody's holding back, but yet everyone is transforming. And I think it's because you know, somehow you know on an intuitive level with the Lily, that this is your person with the 10 of Cups. So I think that's why you're willing to release whatever it was that they did or didn't do in the past. You're willing to look over that and decide that this is something you want to release the past and give this person a chance. And so I can see with the Kindred and the Magician, the Lovers and the Magician, that those are the actions you're going to take towards this person. You are choosing this person, and I believe you manifested this in. You wanted this person to change. And so the higher aspects of both of you, both of your higher selves, guides, ancestors, angels, everything working for you in the 5D really helped to bring the two of you together, because you manifested this so much, because you knew that this is your person. And that could be why you have these downloads. Maybe you can sense that there are all of these things going on in the astral realm that you can't necessarily see yet in this person in the 3D realm, but you are feeling it, you're sensing it, because you're so intuitive, because you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. And I see another Queen of Cups here in the energy between you. So the way your person sees you is the Moon and the 9 of Wands. So I think your person is not convinced that you want them back. I can see in your feelings that you do want them back, and in your actions, it feels like you're going to choose them and take them back. But they see you as really feeling that there are too many obstacles in this relationship, perhaps too many secrets, perhaps too many unknowns, perhaps they kept their feelings hidden for way too long, that they feel like you've reached the end of your rope with this 9 of Wands. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, I think you see your person balancing out. You see that your person is healing. You see that they're healing their heart chakra. I think because of all this energy that's in their feelings and actions, that there's now love, love, love. Know you are loved. Ace of Cups, love. They're really beginning now to show you their heart. And I think that you sense that this healing is going on, which I think is why you're allowing this space to forgive them, release the past, and almost try to start over with this person, or at least pick up from where you left off, because you really see this person healing on many levels, mental levels, heart levels, spiritual levels. You see a deep, profound change in this person. So with the Three of Cups and the first quarter moon in Pisces, I think your person is really holding back still, coming towards you in the most heartfelt way. I think what's going to happen is they're going to charge towards you with the King of Wands and this Ace of Cups. They're going to charge towards you in a really loving way, but then I see them becoming reticent about it. So I feel like the advice that's coming through is when your person comes towards you and says, you know what, I really want to give you my heart, but then it feels like they retract again. That I think is your cue to tell them that you forgive them, to tell them that you're wanting to receive this and accept them and have compassion towards the reasons why they were unable to express their emotions to you. And I think that's going to really help them to do that final push of their emotions and honoring the connection by using their heartfelt emotions, and even just being more lighthearted and carefree. So if you found that your person was really defensive in the past, I think they want to let that go. But the order of events that I can see the most success is them coming towards you and saying, I want to be more open with you. Step 2 is you saying, okay, I'm willing to release the past. I'm willing to release the things you did or didn't do so we can move forward. And then step 3, I see your person being more capable of honoring their true feelings in this connection, and even being more lighthearted because you have officially taken them off the hook for whatever it was that they did in the past. With the 8 of Cups and the full moon in Taurus, I think that you may be still considering walking away from this connection and just detoxifying from the whole thing, just releasing it. The Ace of Cups is about seeking something else. Detox is certainly about releasing things. Both of these cards are about releasing things. And so what I see is that you have held back, that you are okay. You would be okay releasing them, but only if they don't come towards you in a loving way. So what I see for you is that you're going to be fine if this person doesn't charge towards you and give you their heart, but I can see them doing that. If that doesn't happen, I can see that you're holding these cards, so to speak, really close to the vest, where you're saying, okay, but if this person really doesn't reveal to me their feelings or fix whatever they did in the past or whatever that is, I am willing to let them go. But I think you're not really sharing that with them. But I think they sense that anyway, because we saw the moon and the 9 of Wands. So this is really telling me that they kind of know you're done anyway. But it's important that they take this first step in order for the next steps to happen, because I can see that you are not taking the first step, and the cards are basically saying that you shouldn't take the first step, that it really has to be your person to honor their own feelings, figure out how to reflect on their own feelings, not hold their own feelings back, and allow that transformation to happen. So, but then here's what I see. The two of you, what keeps you two together is the Devil, last quarter moon in Virgo, Queen of Cups, and the Swords. So there's a lot of really tricky and stuck energy that keeps you two together. And a lot of this I'm getting, especially with the Devil and the last quarter moon in Virgo, that perhaps you're not looking closely enough at the details of something, because the Devil is always about looking at the details. And so is the last quarter moon in Virgo. It's attending to the details. And then I see the Swords energy here, which means there's still a lot of conflict that exists between the two of you. So you might want to really be honest with yourself about, is it the conflict that you're addicted to? Is there dramatics that you both are addicted to. There's something there with the swords and the devil that keeps you together, that needs to be healed. So with this Queen of Cups showing up here, though, that is a good sign. I think that part of what needs to be healed is the way that you emotionally approach each other, because I do see you both holding back. So it could be that you're both healing a codependency or an addiction to fighting, or make that part make sense for you. But I do see you overcoming this if we go in these steps. So again, step one is your person saying, I really want to learn how to be more open with you, give you my heart. You saying, okay, I want to release the past. And then all of a sudden, the honor in the connection can help. And then I can also see with the fours in how you view your person, there's so much healing, and that's what needs to happen. Whenever you see a devil anywhere in any spread, that becomes very clear that that's where the healing needs to happen. And again, this feels like it's about the details, and it feels to do with emotional conflict. But I think that we already saw that. We saw that your person is really struggling to express themselves. But I also see you holding a very, very large space with the Queen of Cups and the full moon in Pisces. That's a huge amount of space that you are holding for this person to really reveal their emotions to you. So I do think that this relationship really has a great chance, because we are seeing the 10 of Cups, the Lily, the first quarter moon in Aquarius, and the 6 of Swords. I do think that this could be a very beautiful relationship. It looks to me like you both have beautiful souls. It's just a matter of healing and trusting the universe and taking these proper steps to make sure that you're going in the right direction and healing all the things that need to be healed. So there you go, Aries. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.